I think that he ultimately respects Bruce over Dick Grayson. He respects Bruce's final word more than he would Dick Grayson's final word. And I think it comes along, I think there's a little bit of fear I think he's fearful of Bruce. He's not afraid of Dick Grayson. He will tell Dick Grayson his problems. He lets Dick Grayson in. He has to be the soldier for Bruce. He has to be straightforward. He can't break. He has ultimate respect, and he feels like if he breaks his soldier regimen, he's disrespecting Bruce. And you can see it in the way I believe it's in, I can't remember which one. It's either Superman or Action. When Damian Wayne kidnaps Jonathan Kent and brings him to the Batcave to study him, Batman busts in and says, Damian, and immediately Damian stands at attention and says, Father, snaps too. Bruce does not fuck around, and he knows it.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, in Nightwing, when Damian showed up in Nightwing recently, he tells Dick the best Batman Robin team was him and Dick Grayson. He tells Dick that was the best Batman Robin team. It was you and me.
Yeah, that's his opinion because that's what he likes better. That's who he likes better because that he can talk to this Batman.
And I think with Damian, like we said, he can talk to Dick Grayson. He's respectful and fearful of Bruce. But then I also I want a little bit more of him and Jason Todd because I'd like to see the Sons of the Bat series. I would love to see that with just a group of just the Bruce Wayne sons with maybe Barbara in there, just operating on their own. Right, because you got to think about it. Jason Todd was a Robin who died and came back. Same way with Damian. They have that bond.
Dick's died too and come back.
Yeah. Barbara's off doing her own thing. We know she was involved with Metal when Bruce called, and we talked about that when he calls, they come. Barbara's off doing her own thing. Even with Stephanie Brown, I know with New 52, they completely took out the fact that Stephanie Brown was a Robin at one point. It was
she's back as Spoiler in Detective, and she's kind of on the outs with Bruce, but she just discovered the guy that was kind of pulling her away from Bruce. She found out he was a fraud because Bruce showed up and kicked the shit out of him. Yeah. And then she just walked away from everything. Said, I can't trust anybody, and now I'm on my own.
Yeah, but it's going to be a good thing. I mean, there's a lot of good in there. I can't wait for. They've been teasing Catwoman and Bruce Wayne for ever since Catwoman.
I love it. I thought I would hate it, but I love the two of them together because they do this. They call each other Cat and Bat through the whole.
I love that, and I love that Selena.
Great.
Like I said, Selena is the only one that could really. I mean, anybody else that Bruce has ever been with, Vicky Vale or what was her name? The one that got killed.
Some Silver St. Cloud.
Silver St. Cloud. And any of them were not. They would not understand the dual life that Bruce has to live, or let's say Batman has to live.
Silver St. Cloud did. She was fully aware of it, and she was excited about it, and that's what got her killed, though. Because she was excited about it and all for it, but she wasn't trained. She wasn't a part of that world.
Was it Onomatopoeia that killed her, or?
Yeah, the guy that makes the buzzy click sound. He pretended he was Baphomet for a while.
But Selena, I mean, she's the one. I always said Selena's the one. Talia has always been kind of that guilty pleasure of Bruce, but Selena's, I think, is really the one. So I'm really enjoying what Tom King's doing.
I like it, and I hope the marriage sticks. I honestly do, because Catwoman is my favorite DC female villain, and she's the coolest by far. She's basically a female Batman, but she's got loose morals, which I like. Yeah. And I dig Catwoman, man. I love it.
And she's another one that if Bruce says he needs assistance, she will come and assist. She will be there for him.
Doesn't matter who it is. If it's Bane, she'll fight Bane. If it's whatever, if it's Killer Croc,
even in that one, when she took the fall for her friend who went on that murderous rampage, Catwoman took the fall. Bruce knew always, you did not do that.
Well, he told her, and she said, "Well, I'm still responsible for it." And he's like, "No, you're not." He could more or less say, if that's the case, then I'm responsible for anybody Red Hood's killed.
Yeah.
And that's not true. these people have a certain amount of just because they've been in contact with these heroes, they have their own set of morals that they go by. It's nothing that Bruce made them do.
No. So definitely interesting. So that's what we were able to get done this week before the issue happened. It'll be resolved. We'll be back next week with full reviews of what's going on in DC Comics. We hope you enjoyed hearing some of our talks on horror movies and scary stuff tonight. We got one more episode of Horrorfest coming to you next week. One more, and then we're on to Turkey Day.
Serial killers next week, everybody.
Yep, serial killers next week. Of course, make sure, once again, like we said at the beginning of the show, go to the Nerd Rage Renegades YouTube channel, subscribe, because we're going to be putting a lot of stuff on there. And, of course, the very first commentary track for The Legend of Bigfoot will be on there as well. I mean, it's hilarious. You guys are going to have
so much fun to do, and I think you guys will enjoy it.
Yep, and we'll be bringing more of that. And like I said, there'll be a lot more content going up on the YouTube because we're going to be doing a lot more stuff video-wise. That way you have multiple. You not only get us podcasts, you'll get us on YouTube. So a lot of more stuff coming.
Yeah, what was the next one we were going to... I think we decided the next commentary that we will do after Bigfoot is the movie Gargoyles, which we've already reviewed in a previous show.
Yeah, we'll be doing Gargoyles. Also, this last week, the Nerd Rage Renegades, we now have an Instagram account.
Yeah, amazing. I gotta go there. I don't even follow it yet.
You gotta follow. You gotta follow.
I'll do that as soon as I get my phone and I get out of here.
We're popping on here. We're popping on here. We've got people coming through the woodwork. One person. Oh, this one is I don't know. It says it's private. But here we go. So, go check us out. We've got 26 followers right now on the old.
And two of those are very famous people.
Yes. But I'm just going to be posting weird shit on the Instagram. We'll get, come on over and follow us there. That way you can get a little bit more. I don't know why I just went here and there's some girl twerking. I have no clue.
Yeah. That's what Instagram's all
Not
about.
on my Instagram, on somebody else's Instagram. Yeah. But hey. But I'll be posting pictures of comics and video games. All
that's right. You got me twerking on ours.
That's right. Got to twerk that. Twerk it. Make it clap, Chief. Make it clap.
I will.
Just like Bigfoot. Make it clap. But go check this out. Of course, Crystal will tell you everywhere that we are.
Every Wednesday on Podbean, Stitcher, Player FM, Google Play, iTunes, and every Thursday on GamingRebellion.com and Filling the Void Podcast Network.
So then you can follow us at SpaceChief75 on Twitter, Nerd Rage Renegades Official on Twitter. The Facebook is Facebook.com/NRR Truth Radio. I've been posting stuff on the Facebook as well. We're starting to put a lot more out there on the social media. Instagram account, of course, just look up Nerd Rage Renegades on Instagram.
And we should be getting back to, hopefully this coming up week, we'll be getting back to our GTA commentaries. But there hasn't been much going on in the world of GTA, so we'll get back to that.
Yeah, it hasn't been much on there, but go check that out. Like I said, Nerd Rage Renegades on Instagram. I'm not doing the Snapchat thing. I don't know what that is, so don't even ask me to do that one. But, and of course, YouTube, Nerd Rage Renegades on YouTube. If you go there right now, there's a couple playlists. There is a Renegade Gaming playlist with our 2 Renegade Gaming videos. There's the Spin Plays playlist where you can see I've got some playing on there of Sonic Mania, God of War, and Deadpool. I'll be posting more on there. And then I think if you look, I don't know if it's on there, it should be on there, but the Birth of the Renegades, Chief and I doing commentary on live LARPing from many, many years ago.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I might go watch that too. Also, in the future, for all of my reality show people that happen to follow the podcast here, from now on, the Space Chief videos will be going on the Nerd Rage Renegades YouTube account instead of I'm officially shutting down the Space Chief YouTube, and all of my content will now be going on the Nerd Rage channel from now on. So look for future videos from Space Chief on Nerd Rage Renegades YouTube.
It'll all be on there. Right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 videos on there right now. So you get the Nerd Rage Renegades online promo. You get 3 videos of me playing Sonic Mania. Most of them, one of them's an hour and 30. The other ones are very short. You get God of War 3 playthrough of a couple levels. You get a 2-part Deadpool playing of me playing. You get 2 Renegade Gamings. One on my Darkwing Duck review, and then one unboxing, which is the when we got the box from Sherilyn from Hawaii. Also on there is an old Space Chief Rants episode.
Oh, really? I don't even know. What is it about? I don't even know.
It's Utopia Part 3 from 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
That's from 3 years ago.
Yeah, and well, I was gonna say, if anybody out there has a show or a movie they want to see me rip into, drop it in my @SpaceChief75 at Twitter, and I'll get right to it, and I'm gonna start cranking the videos out for there too.
All right. Also on there, NRR, The Birth of Rage, 17 minutes, and you'll get to hear us do our commentary on live LARPing from put it on there 2 years ago. And then we also have on there, because a lot of fans had asked about it, a long time ago we did an interview with Marcelo DiNardo, who was the Grand Vizier on the show The Quest.
Oh, right, and that's when they asked because they wanted to see him, so we've got the video of that one.
Yep, that full video is up there, but a lot more will be coming down the pipe, so please go check out Nerd Rage Renegades on YouTube. I want to see that. We have 37 subscribers right now. I want to see that go up. And next week, we will be back. We'll be back with another episode as we close out Horrorfest, talking about serial killers with body counts.
Yep, and who knows who will show up. Maybe somebody will want to come on by then, and we'll have somebody on.
We'll see. I don't know.
We'll see. Well,
right.
You never know. Anybody's maybe we'll pick a fan or something. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
We'll see. So until next time, Chief, fuck you, Craig.
You're weak, and good night, everybody.
We are all Craig, Jerry.
Nerd Rage Renegades.